Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings out on the deck today. It is a beautiful day for a beer. Today I'm checking out another one from the Desert Monk Brewing Company in Gilbert, Arizona. This one is called Trapezoid. It is a West Coast IPA. Alright, so this is another one I got from my brother John. He picked up 4-pack of beers for me at the Desert Monks Brewing Company in Gilbert, Arizona. He was down in Arizona about a month or so ago, and he brought me back some beers. And this is, I think, the third one I've tried. The other two were quite good. So looking forward to this West Coast IPA. Now, if you're looking at the shirt, this is not the same brewery. This is a Lazy Monk Brewing Company in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, not the Desert Monks Brewing Company in Gilbert, Arizona. Why am I confusing you like that? I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. All right, so I uploaded one of the other Desert Monks videos today, and like real today, not when you're watching this today. I want the real time in your today. This is the one I'm doing. Why does that have to be so confusing, Alan? Anyway, my brother posted some pictures on the Facebook post that I did to promote the video. He posted some pictures of the brewery, and the logo, first glance to me, I thought, is that the same brewery I went to in Eau Claire, Wisconsin? It reminded me of it, so I knew I had the shirt. I went and grabbed it, and it's like, no, it's a totally different logo. It's a totally different brewery. I thought maybe it was like a small chain of breweries or something. Not the case at all. So anyway, that's why I'm wearing this shirt right now. So anyway, this beer, Trapezoid West Coast IPA, it is 7% alcohol. It's got a pretty... All these cans from this brewery have some pretty funky can art. So this is just like, I don't know, it's a bunch of lines, I guess like a bunch of trapezoids on it, and this dude's face, I don't know who he is. There's a story here that might tell me something, but of course it's got this green writing on like a silver or silvery purplish can. Doesn't look easy to read, but I'll try my best. Brewing beer. Jeez. Brewing beer, brewing community. Oh, it's the same. It's not really about the beer itself. It's about the brewery. I did read that off the can of one of the other ones, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that. But yeah, so go watch the other video if you want to know the little story about the brewery. There's not much to it, to be honest with you. But anyways, as I said, this is 7% ABV. Doesn't say anything about the IBUs, anything like that. Let's crack this one open. West Coast IPA. Westy is bestie, as my buddy Nutmeg 2 Palmetto would say. He loves his West Coast IPAs. I like my West Coast IPAs too. I kind of go in between preferring West Coast IPAs to New England IPAs. The New England IPAs are generally creamier. They're fruitier. You know, they're juicier, cloudier, hazier in color. Like this one's not hazy at all, right? You can see my face through there. It's got, I guess, a touch of a haze, but barely noticeable. And yeah, usually you get more like a piney note in this. Maybe a bit of like a grapefruit, but you don't get like the crazy juiciness that you do with those creamy New England IPAs. So let's get a nose on this. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting a bit of a floral note. Maybe a bit of that pininess too. All right, I'm going to go in for a sip. Cheers, my friends. This has a very creamy mouthfeel that I would attribute more actually to a New England style IPA. It does have that pininess to it, but there's just that, I don't know, I always find New Englands have a little more of that creaminess to them, silkiness to the body, and this definitely has that. with a little bit of like a juiciness to it as well. A little bit of like a pithiness, pithy bitter note on the end. But no, this is like a full-bodied, fairly juicy IPA. It's really nice. It's not quite what I was expecting. And I would say, too, that it even tastes a little boozy. I mean, it is 7%. But a lot of time you get these 7%. Even you get into like your double IPAs, your 8, 9%. Sometimes those don't even taste that boozy. This one's got a boozy kick to it for sure. Yeah, that's it's quite solid. Quite a solid beer. John, thank you so much for getting me this one. I've got one more from the 4-pack that I'll be taking a look at sometime in the next week or two. To the rest of you, thank you so much for dropping by the Terry Isle Patio Pub. We'll see you all again real soon, my friends. Cheers.
Again, I'm tired and I need to go home.